friends, Rotary District 3141 is one of the premier Rotary districts around the world, doing amazing work for the community. Rotary Year 2021 is a vision year with District Governor Sunil Mehra at the helm of affairs, wherein many new initiatives have been introduced to create a difference and make Rotary seen. There's a Givers Gain project to generate funds out of waste, which will be used to fund Rotary Foundation for various humanitarian projects. Under the Over is another initiative to beautify Mumbai and create utility spaces below all flyovers. Lots of efforts are going on towards literacy, malnutrition, health, sanitation, and various other verticals. Viz Biz Talks is one more initiative, a novel concept with an ideology to support Rotarians to support Rotary. Viz Biz Talks is also to create more bonding and proximity amongst Rotarians on personal, Rotary, and professional fronts. In these interviews, we speak to visionary Rotarians who, by virtue of their selfless work towards the community, have reached important decisive positions, and their actions today will help Rotary to serve more and make a difference in the community. I am Dr. Manish Motwani, a bariatric surgeon, that's a weight loss surgeon, and also the Chief Coordinator for Rotary District 3141 in the year 2021. And I'm going to be your host on the Viz Biz Talks. Friends, we have a very special guest today, a Rotarian with more than a decade of experience in Rotary, a Rotarian from one of the most prestigious clubs in District 3141. Yes, friends, I'm talking about Rotarian SHAILESH JALAN from Rotary Club of Mumbai, Nariman Point. By classification, he's into solar power plant development. He's a serial entrepreneur, sports enthusiast, travel enthusiast, and he believes in the Nike tag of let's just do it. Friend, he's a determined, passionate, and ambitious person and a decisive Rotarian who's adaptable and proactive in his approach. And it's a pleasure for me to present before you this dynamic Rotarian SHAILESH JALAN from Rotary Club of Mumbai, Nariman Point.
Hi, Manish.
Hi, Shailesh. It's a pleasure to have you with us on this Viz Biz Talk show. Shailesh, first of all, congratulations on being trusted upon to be the president of such an illustrious club, Rotary Club of Mumbai, Nariman Point, in Vision Year 2021. So it's itself an achievement that, yes, your Rotarians of Mumbai, Nariman Point have found you as the right person to lead them in 2021 to take the club to the biggest and biggest of heights. So congratulations once again on becoming the president for Mumbai, Nariman Point.
Thank you.
Shailesh, now we've met quite a few times on various training seminars and various other forums. But there's so many other people who are going to be listening to this show would like to know something about you on your personal front, what type of a person you are, and also about your family life.
So I'm married, have two children. Hriday, Dhairya, my wife is Jyoti. She works for an NGO, and it's basically a women's organization that she works for. And I'm blessed. My children are just going to go into college this year, the older one.
Fantastic. Very small, well-knit family. And do you know the purpose of these talks, Shailesh? The purpose of this talk is we do friends amongst Rotarians. We do projects amongst Rotarians for the community. Now, this was one initiative that is Viz Biz Talks, Vision Talks to promote business amongst Rotarians. So we want people to know much about you even from the business front, because when we can do projects together, when we can have friends together, then this same small Rotary family can also do business together. We want everyone to grow together. And if that happens, this will become a very strongly knit family. So we also are here want to know something about your business, something about your work. And we want so many Rotarians to tie up with you for your business. And this is also one of the important aspects of Viz Biz Talks in District 3141. So with this short introduction, I would now like you to tell all of us what is your business all about, how could other Rotarians associate with you, and in turn, what can you do for Rotary through your vocation? Please.
So I've been in business since last 3 decades. I started my career in the stock market. A lot of first things that I've done, I started under the under the leadership of Mr. M.G. Damani, who was then the president of the Bombay Stock Exchange. And then on, I moved into having my own MCX card, which was, again, we were one of the first members to take the MCX card when commodities opened up. That's in 2003. And eventually in 2008-9, I got into setting up a solar power plant. So I'm part of a larger family. I've got 4 older brothers. So we are 5 real brothers. My dad is there. And we are originally bullion merchants. So we set up this solar power plant in 2011, and it was actually awarded by the then Power Minister, Dr. Farooq Abdullah. And thereafter, I have kept doing some business in solar, and eventually we've also taken over manufacturing unit for hygiene products. These days, there's masks, kits, protective gears, basically. So this we had taken it over in 2016-17, and all the businesses are running successfully. This is what I love to do. Add and get into more businesses is something which I love to do. I call myself a serial entrepreneur.
That's so good to know about you. So, friends, this is what Shailesh Jalan is all about. And if anyone is keen to know something about how starting a new business or getting in touch with him, please do connect. This is what we want in Rotary, people coming together and doing work with each other too. Now, Shailesh, coming to the Rotary part, you are taking over the very important responsibility of being the president of one of the most illustrious clubs in District 3141. You have some real stalwarts in your club. To name a few, you have Kamlesh and so many other friends of mine who are with you all.
Yeah.
And I have heard one thing about your club, that whenever your club member goes outside, he tells the other club person that if you want to do a project, tell us. I don't mind joining hands because we have the resources. You have the project. Come on, let's tie up with each other. I have never seen your club asking for support from anyone. You all are the club who has always gone out of the way to give support to other clubs. And this is what a strong and resourceful club is all about. You don't want to remain up to yourself. You want to go out and join hands with other clubs who probably have got some good projects, and you want to assist them and support them. So this is what I know of your club. I don't know whether it is the fact that I know or there is some other part of it also. But as much as I know, I've always heard your club members going out of the way to support other clubs. Come on, let's do something together. You all are also a club which is famous for doing lovely fundraisers.
Yeah.
And of course, this year this will not happen. But your club is known for fundraisers. So, this is a very bright, very illustrious, very prime club of District 3141. It is one of the jewels of District 3141. Let me know, what have you thought in your year as a president to live up to the expectations of your club members and also to raise a bar? Because you being a serial entrepreneur, you're definitely bound to think of something new to be done even at the club level. Tell us something more about it.
Yeah, so basically our club culture is such that, first of all, whatever projects each and every past presidents take up, especially the big ones or something which is very passionate to our club, that is, we always continue with that. Some of them are, if you remember last year, we did the Millennium Summit, which was bringing in, below 25-year-old entrepreneurs and successful people to give a talk in the Bombay Stock Exchange with the district, Rotary District, basically 3141. So that is one thing we'll continue. We'll be continuing with our global grant, which is a pediatric heart surgery with SRCC that we have planned. So that is something that we are going to continue. One that club has been very passionate about is setting up our own community center, vocational center, and that is one of our corpus to have their own. But this year I'm going to start off with renting one place, get it going, get it well settled and stuff, and then eventually we'll probably have our own place to do it. It's more a challenge of capabilities of our community center. So that is one thing. And I also plan to adopt a village near Wada or somewhere. We have water, have the water reach to the farms, and for home consumption, and solar lighting, schools solar lighting. So kind of adopt the village. We when we work in that way that whoever we are associating with, it's a long-term association. I mean, they should keep continuing to get value out of us. Probably the final goal will be some child from their school being sent to a Rotary exchange program for So that would be my idea. So these are some big things that I want to take up. And we've been doing COVID relief as of now. So COVID relief is something we'll continue to do as well. It's a very, very challenging year. A lot of funds are required. A lot of things need to be done. And I thoroughly enjoy it, it seems.
That's great, Shailesh. Lots of efforts going in planning, and I'm sure the execution is going to be as good. But there are two things that I would like to tell you. I hope you make good use of Givers Gain project. This is the time you should communicate to all your club members that please don't throw away or discard your reusable, recyclable, or refurbishable items. This is what we can bring to proper use. Each Rotarian of your club can speak about the same thing in their buildings and ensure that we can get more people to contribute and donate towards the Givers Gain project. This will indirectly fund the foundation, and it will be extremely useful for bigger and bigger projects in time to come. The second is do participate in Annapurna. We have a 2 million challenge in the month of July, and clubs like you are clubs which we really want them to participate in these events. But you told me something about COVID-19 that you all are planning to do more and more. Already you have done a lot. I know, and I'm aware of that because I was a part of the COVID response team in 1920. Now I have one request that has come to me, which is just yesterday. There is a hospital which requires high flow nasal cannula machines.
Okay.
And these machines, if we take the imported brand, it comes to 3.3 to 3.5 lakhs per machine. But the same Indian brand comes from around 1.7 to 1.8 lakhs. And that's this hospital. This machine is one stage lesser than a ventilator, and this is the life-saving thing.
Okay.
Because once a patient goes on to ventilator, there are only 2% survival chances. But if you don't allow that patient to go on ventilator using this high-flow nasal cannulas,
okay,
these are called as HFNCs, then the chances of patient going home is very fast, and chance of not going to a ventilator increases tremendously. There is a hospital which is a community hospital called Shushrusha Hospital in Vikroli, Kannamar Nagar. If you can, in your club circles, try to contribute or donate around 4 such machines to them, this could be saving a lot of lives, because we have not yet seen the peak of COVID-19. The peak is going to start in the end of June, go on to up to the 1st or 15th of August. So that is the time when requirement is going to be at its maximum. Just think about it. Just pass on this thought to your club members. If you all are keen, I will get you connected to the manufacturer. I will get you connected to the club, to the hospital which requires it, and you all will do, because that's a COVID hospital. You all will do a great deal of job for that hospital and for those hundreds of patients who will be benefited because of this. So just because you all are Nariman Point, I think so I can ask you all. I wouldn't have asked to any other club so openly. I was going to speak to Kamlesh Kharade regarding the same project, but since I am interviewing to you today, I thought why not the president take a lead, and on 1st of July, you be the person that you contribute and donate this type of a machine to to a particular community hospital on the first day of your starting as the president. So it's all up to you. It was just a offer which had come to us, so I thought why not pass it on to you also.
Yeah, definitely, I'll be looking forward to anything, any leads that you feel that we can take up. We'll be more than happy. I would request you to just send me a write-up. I will discuss it with my board immediately and try to do whatever I can.
I'll send it across to you today itself before say 10 p.m. You will have it on your mobile as a WhatsApp message, which you can circulate amongst your board members. And if willing, let me know, and we can definitely take it forward.
This definitely makes a lot of sense to me because I was kind of concerned. A lot of people doing ventilators. That's the feeling that I get. Once a person's on ventilator, they anyways don't come out of it.
Absolutely. And why not prevent these people from going on a ventilator? So this can,
Right.
even in a regular room, on a regular general ward bed, this can be put in. And this is tremendously beneficial. I am a bariatric surgeon, a weight loss surgeon, though this is not the time that we are into that. But I am too involved with critical care, and I have been involved as an advisor for various projects in entire Mumbai also. So I'm aware that this is the need of the hour. And if this is the need of the hour, why not have every community hospital, every government hospital have 20 HFNC machines? And if this happens, more patients will come back home. Less will go on ventilator, because on the ventilator is not the ideal choice of treatment also over here, because it bursts the alveoli and it can not be so helpful. It is just as the final stage. Let us not allow the patients to go in that stage, and let's help many more people come home. So,
is there a possibility of a global grant, COVID grant in relation to the same?
yeah, you can organize for possibly 20 HFNC machines for 3 hospitals. Why not? You can definitely go for that. This is the need of the hour. And this is something that we need to equip every hospital with. So every community hospital, every charitable hospital, every government hospital, we should have it. I am owning a private hospital. My hospital has to go from day after tomorrow into COVID. It has been enforced on us, and we have taken it. We are going to be COVID warriors, and we are going to take it. But for my sake, I'm going to purchase 10 machines. But what about those charitable hospitals? What about those community hospitals and government hospitals where it takes a year for a sanction to come? We can't wait for that. So that's a place where Rotarians can work into it, and they can work hard on it. So let's
elaborate. Normally, how long would a patient be there on that machine? I mean,
he or she might require it for 5 to 7 days to come out of that phase. So one machine can be useful for at least 5 patients or 6 patients in a month.
Okay.
So 6 patients or 5 patients in a month, 4 machines giving life to at least 20 patients. And the chances of going on ventilator go down by at least 80, 90, 70, 80%. So I think so it is worth it.
Okay.
So I'll pass on the details to you. Anyway, Shailesh, it was a pleasure speaking to you. This was just an informal talk, but I thought let it come even on the interview. Let people hear what type of a person you are. That's what I said in your interview. You are a proactive and you never lose an opportunity to serve. And this is what you have shown by your talk. And I'm sure you will take the club to unbelievable heights in time to come. I'll pass on the details to you, but extremely thankful for you to accepting our proposal, accepting our invitation, and coming on this talk show, opening up your heart and opening up your mind and letting others know the way you think and the way you want to take your year Mumbai Nariman point to the next level in the year 2021. So thank you, Shailesh, for your presence. I truly appreciate you taking out time for us on this particular day. Thank you so much.
I totally appreciate what you are doing, I think, and you speak so well. I mean, it's been a thrill to speak to you.
Pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.